very popular plant. What is it that we need to understand about aquatic plants that we may not we may not realize when it comes to regular plants and aquatic plants? Of course, we discussed that in the morning. One aspect is they can convert. They have an immersed form and they have a submerged form. It's a very magical thing because no other plants can have that. Your regular terrestrial plants can't have it. Okay. Okay. Now, picture is good. Like simple rotala, in the water, the leaf structure is pointed, like an arrowhead. Whereas in terrestrial, it is round. Okay, totally different. Then we have tissue culture. Okay. Now, in tissue culture, three things have been done. One, they have grown it in a lab. So the chances of having pests are very less. But yes, they can come contaminated. They can also have some pest if not done correctly. Okay. Second, most of the tissue culture plants, they look immersed, but they are in their submerged form. Look at rotalas especially. When you see tissue culture, you will see the pointed leaf. They are in their submerged form. So they have taken the tissue from a submerged leaf and then they have done that. So there is a DNA alteration there so that it doesn't change or convert again because it's above. Right? And the third aspect of this is, okay, they're using an agar to keep it alive. It's a sugar. So when you take it out, very important, you get rid of the gel. Getting rid of the gel is an easy process. Use cold water, okay, as far as possible. Okay, and remove the gel. थोड़ा बहुत रहने से algae आता है. This is sugar. Sugar in the tank means that some organism has to eat it. If the plant doesn't, because initially the plant doesn't have the strength, because it's in a new environment, it's going to take time. But algae is not like that. Instantly it will pick up. So make sure you clean it properly. Don't get scared about working with tissue culture plants. They're not that sensitive. But they're also sensitive to heat. So the longer you keep them in your hand, the longer they're going to get affected. So the faster you finish this, the better. Okay. So now front, we are going to start with Monte Carlo. Okay. Now key aspect here, technical aspect here, I don't want any of the roots to be seen in the front of the glass. So basically, you will leave about 1 or 2 mm and then start planting. Otherwise, the root will come. Yes. From a hobbyist point of view, looking at those roots, you feel great. But from an aesthetic point of view, it doesn't look good. You want that to be plain, clean. Okay? So that's your choice to do. Always start planting from the front. Why?
So that the soil may not roll over.
Because front it's usually the smaller trees. That we are putting the longer trees or something like that.
So, see, basically, now let's assume that I'm using Monte Carlo in PC in the front. And I want to put something tall like this, already grown at the back. If a plant